gate one. Ready, and they dispatch from the 2,000-meter marker to a good enough beginning with Solo Diva. Just a bit sluggish to get going, and with an E is up there in the early stages. Outer Dimension with those blinkers on is fighting with the ride in the early part. Punta Alta's going outside of those to go up there to Exquisite Dawn. Lady Dynamo's just a few lengths off them with Villa Samaya as they head down the back straight now and go towards the 1,600 meters mark. And now Punta Alta goes off to the lead. So Punta Alta from Anne with an E racing in second. Outer Dimension third, Lady Dynamo. Exquisite Dawn is in behind that. Then Solo Diva and Villa Samaya and All Rise, the back marker. There's 7 or 8 lengths covering them from first to last as they head through towards the 1,200 meter marker. Punta Alta is out in front, making sure it's a fair enough gallop, and led it by a length and a half here. From in second, Outer Dimension is much handier today than last time out, and with an E is racing back in third. Exquisite Dawn is racing fourth with Lady Dynamo saving ground on the fence. Behind that, Villa Samaya, Solo Diva, 7 lengths to make up, and All Rise is the back marker. As they round the side of the course now, they got 1,000 meters left to go, even less than that, and Punta Alta from Outer Dimension, and with an E is close up in third. Then we go back to Exquisite Dawn with Villa Samaya improving, Lady Dynamo, Solo Diva, and behind that is All Rise. It's all to play for just as they come off the false rail, and they've got 600 meters left to go. Outer Dimension is tackled early on the straight with Lady Dynamo. Down the inside, Punta Alta, then came Anne with an E. Behind that, Solo Diva. On the outside is Exquisite Dawn. Entering the last 400 meters, Outer Dimension. From on the outside, Solo Diva becomes a runner. Lady Dynamo running around in the finish, and with the knees down the inside. 300 meters left to go. Solo Diva picks up the advantage here. On the outside, Lady Dynamo. Then came Outer Dimension, who tries to fight back. Lady Dynamo's coming at Solo Diva. Lady Dynamo, Solo Diva fights back. Here it comes. It's very close, and maybe Lady Dynamo is shorted from Solo Diva, and with an E. Outer Dimension. It's very tight though. Outer Dimension no more from De Kock's runner back. Behind that with Anne with an E also running around in the finish. It's left up to Solo Diva and number 1 Lady Dynamo to fight it out. Still no numbers up in the frame. The judge is right next door to me. They'll call for a photo, or maybe a couple of them. Still no result. The photo finish sign is up here at Turffontein.
Number 1, Lady Dynamo has come through to win. Chris Jonker, lovely to see him coming through and winning. Of course, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Chris Jonker. The breeders here are High Eagle Stud and Marco van Rensburg aboard. Marco, you know this horse quite well. Blinkers on this afternoon. That was a nice, tight finish.
Yeah, you know, last time after last time, myself and Chris, we sat down and we discussed the race, and we thought, you know what, she's big, she's lethargic, she's dumb. You know, she's just very laid back. Let's put some blinkers on her and see if we can get her to concentrate a bit better. So yes, it worked. First part of the race, for that matter. Once I pulled out and I gave her a bit of daylight, she sort of didn't really know, you know, what she's supposed to be doing. But she's big and she's got a huge action, so she's got a long way to go. She's got a lot to learn. She's got a lot of muscle condition to pick up. You know, she's not going to stop here. She's just going to take a lot of time.
But yeah, very strong ride, well done. It's always nice beating Gavin in the tight ones. You must be happy.
Yeah, of course, it's nice, you know, to beat these boys that think they're unbeatable. I want to say thanks to Willem Chris. He stuck with me with this filly. Gavin phoned for the ride once or twice and tried his luck, but Willem kept me on it, and it's paid off. So Willem, thank you very much. I appreciate the support. And also to my sponsors, Acoustic Insurance. Sorry, I don't have the hat. Joe left it in the jockey room. So just big thanks to the sponsors. You know, that's a big help, especially now with times that are getting tough with our insurance and that. You know, they're really there for me. So again, thank you to Acoustic Insurance.
Just one question I'll ask you. King Rahul in the last race there has actually beaten the favourite. So, I mean, must be a bit of a player.
Look, it's not a bad ride if it comes to the racetrack. I know at home also it can put up a good piece of work today, and next week you think it's a donkey, you know. So it all depends on what kind of horse comes to the racetrack. But Francie did assure me that I must just keep my head down and ride hard. I mustn't think about too many things. So we're taking it step by step.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Marco van Rensburg. Lovely ride. Here's Chris, owner, trainer. Lovely to see him getting another winner here. Chris, yeah, the winners are starting to come, and that's always a good sign.
Yeah, no, I'm happy for that. The horses start standing now, and so I'm thankful for that.
Now, of course, you own the horse as well, so that's you need these wins.
Yeah, no, they really help for that. It's help for the stables, and it pick up the stables a bit, and it helps the morale in the stables as well. So I'm glad for my guys, and it's nice for them, for the sponsors. They gave that 1,500 to the grooms. It means a lot to them.
It does.
And I really appreciate. I think that's nice of them. So I'm thankful for that. And for Marco suggested put blinkers on the horse, and it will help. And it helps. He was done with the blinkers, but still it was a good run. So thanks, Marco, for the
Input.
Yeah, for input on that. And this one I will dedicate to my friend Abel. We had a horse together, and unfortunately, of circumstances out of his control, he had to jump out. But Abel, this one is for you.
Very, very nice words indeed. Now, please don't go, because we've got a check for you. This is for your groom, and Sandile, and Chris will take it with him. He's gone to look after the horse. And please, one other question for you. Parker Getrix later, we know the horse can surprise.
Yeah, definitely. His form is good. I think he will make the money. And I think he can surprise. His form is well, and I expect a good run from him.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. And another, I had to take Raymond, unfortunately, off because of the weight. And we can't, that's unfortunately. But now we have Muzi on. Hopefully we'll ride him. Muzi knows the horse, and then definitely we'll be there.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Yeah, certainly a strong jock, Muzi, and well done to Sandile. But we are going to go to the photo finish. We've got that photo for you, very, very close. And you'll see here narrowly that Lady Dynamo, and a strong ride by Marco, has got the job done.